Okay, so this is part 2 because apparently 6 questions is too much. So deep thoughts, part 2.
Okay.
Whose turn is it? I'll go.
We'll go back to you.
Okay. Right now I'm really into the Marvel Daredevil
Series.
second season. Or it's the first season.
First season.
I've not
A
watched
reborn.
any of it.
No. Okay. So Netflix used to have it. Now they brought it back. So it's about Daredevil as a vigilante.
Yes.
Yeah. So he
Always
goes.
has been.
He goes and he takes care of the ne'er-do-wells. Now he's a vigilante in a city of many vigilantes. Okay. And then there's a movement to say vigilantes are
Wrong.
a terrible thing.
Yes.
Do we want a society where somebody is a vigilante and takes out the bad guys?
Depends. What their views are,
Yeah. Who they think are bad.
right? Because that's just it, right? So, you go to court, and you're in maybe a domestic dispute that was completely made up, but because you are who you are, people think, well, he's obviously lying. Well, then you're the bad guy, even if it's not true, and then you got a target.
Mm-hmm.
So, I don't
But
know.
in this series, like the vigilantes are considered, well, we consider as we're watching, they're heroes.
But
Like I've been
that's
watching
a fantasy world.
I've been watching Dexter because it's one of those shows that I watched, like maybe the first season way back before even everybody knew about Dexter, and I'm rewatching it, and I'm like, yeah, that would be so cool to have like a serial killer to go after, people who've just gotten off on technicalities and stuff like that, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I'm thinking that's a cool idea until you think, well, wait a second, what if they thought that I was
Yeah.
the bad guy?
Where is he getting his solid information that this is a bad guy?
So
Well, I'm thinking...
If the courts and police can make a mistake, an individual can make way more mistakes by themselves by assuming things, right? How many people hear something on the news and, oh, that's fact.
yeah, like would you want to put? Okay, this is not a political channel. But
It's
would
about to
you
be.
want a liberal vigilante?
Well, that's the thing. Again, it really doesn't matter what you think politically, okay? Your thoughts are your thoughts. But a lot of people would consider the guy who tried to get Trump a vigilante hero.
Yeah, which is wrong.
People who support Trump would call him a supervillain. So like, who gets to decide who's a vigilante and who's a supervillain?
Not really a great supervillain though. He's a failure.
Oh, okay, a mediocre
Mediocre
to fail.
villain.
An attempt to... Yeah.
So yeah, like, I really like the idea of watching these shows where the Punisher is taking out these guys that the cops won't even go get.
Yeah.
But
That's because it's fantasy.
yeah,
And in reality, it just would not work.
I don't think so.
No.
Okay, next.
What do you got?
Okay, so what's the most useless skill that you've mastered for no reason? You've mastered the skill, you practiced it, you worked tirelessly for hours trying to accomplish this, but it's really no effect on your life.
I'm pretty good at video games. And it doesn't really do anything except on the video game.
Paul disagrees.
No, yeah, but he beat me the last game.
I crushed him on the last game.
And the thing is, like, we're 10 turns away from the end because I'm going to win in 10 turns.
Yeah.
Right.
And then he wins.
Yeah.
Oh,
And he's going, well, will you hurry up and win already? And I'm going, I have to get to this certain location, otherwise I can't win, and I can't find the location because it's still hidden in the map.
okay.
So I'm going, he's thinking I won already, but like I was on the last step of winning,
All right.
for sure.
For me, it is, I have mastered shopping at Costco at the right time.
Okay. But that's not for no reason. That has a reason. Right? That saves you time and aggravation.
Not necessarily.
I'm talking about
because he goes at a certain time, at a certain day, every single
Yeah.
time. Whether he has to get up early to go do it. He's can't play the game today, Don, because
He has
I got to
get
go to
up.
Costco.
He wakes up at 3 a.m. anyway.
But I mean, like he sets a schedule based on that. It's a useless thing.
Like, I'm not a master of anything.
No, eh?
No.
Couch surfing.
No, I've even forgotten how to nap. Like I used to be so good at napping, and now like the skill has left me.
How useless are you if you forget how to nap?
Yeah, it sucks pretty bad.
Yeah, so I'm working hard in life just to survive.
Trying to master a skill. Okay. For me, it's PDFs. There was a site online where you could design and it was free. It was all web-based, and you could design your own PDFs. You could make them fillable. You could customize it. It was awesome. And then they changed the platform, and it all sucks now, right? And so I spent learning to do it at first. I spent hours learning to master this, and I used to make customized forms for everything in real estate and all that kind of stuff. And then they changed the platform, and all that time and effort gone.
How about all the people in learning computers and binary? Certainly not getting a lot of use out of that right now.
You mean DOS?
Or back when
No, like 1 2 1 1 2 1 1 0
binary.
0 1 1 0 0 1.
I don't think there's a lot of people that have mastered that now.
No, but that's what you learned in computers.
Yeah.
And it became obsolete within a year.
The time when I was a teenager, when I was working on reading all the books this thick and about Java programming.
Yep.
And then, next year we're discontinuing Java. What?
Yeah.
So, yeah, that was a lot of wasted time too. But I did make a Santa Claus sliding down a hill and crashed. That was my...
Good job.
Yeah.
Only took him 6 months.
Probably.
Okay. Upcoming, we have a remake of a movie coming up. They just signed the contracts and everything for the director and the writer and everything. A remake of Whitney Houston and Kevin Costner's The Bodyguard.
A remake.
Yeah.
Who's in it?
That they haven't cast anybody yet.
That's a mistake.
Here's the question. First of all, is it a good idea? Second of all, who would you cast in the two lead roles of Kevin Costner and Whitney Houston these days?
Okay, well first...
You need someone with range.
No, first, the primary thing they're going to look at is a black woman and a white man. For some reason, they're going to think that's important.
Or the opposite. A white woman,
Or the
black guy.
opposite.
I doubt it. I think they're going to get the singer to be...
I don't know, because
A black
Whitney
lady.
Houston is a black lady.
Yeah, so I
That's
think
what
they're
he's
going
saying.
to...
They're gonna do a reverse on it. That's what they're gonna think is the revolutionary difference.
Okay, but think about the iconic song that made The Bodyguard so popular. Mm-hmm. I Will Always Love You, Whitney Houston. Now think of a man.
No, not switching the roles. White,
It's gonna be
white girl,
white
black
woman,
guy.
black
Okay,
guy.
who plays which role? Who's the bodyguard?
The black guy's gonna.
It's still gonna be the guy.
Yeah, the bodyguard's gonna be a black guy. The singer's gonna be a white woman.
Oh, I don't think so. I think they're going to want the same
you think-
sound from a black woman.
Might even
For
be
some reason, they're going to
might
think
even
that's
be
important.
a different song.
I think it might be Beyonce.
It'll be a rap song.
All right. Well, who are you guys casting? Or who do you think they're gonna cast? One name immediately came to mind for me, and then I have no idea.
Taylor
Okay,
Swift.
I'm going to say...
No.
I'm going to say...
It's her director from the Eras Tour concert.
Oh.
He's directing the film.
Oh.
Ryan Gosling and Vanessa Hudgens.
Vanessa Hudgens?
She's about the right age. 30-ish. Whitney Houston was probably about 30-ish.
She doesn't have the range of a Whitney Houston though as a singer. By no means.
Doesn't she? She's not a singer?
No, she like a pop kid singer, but she doesn't have not near the range.
Okay. The only other person
Anyway.
I can think of it being is Beyonce.
I'm thinking The Bodyguard, Michael B. Jordan. And I'm thinking the singer. I can't remember her name, but her.
Okay.
That doesn't help us.
No.
You didn't answer.
Okay, we'll pause that and I'll look it up.
Well, look it up.
Look it up and I'll go on to mine.
Okay.
The first name that came to mind for the singer would be Lady Gaga. Because she seems to be the singing role person, right? The musical for La Cage aux Folles 2. And she is also in the remake of, what was the Star is Born. So I saw her. And then he might be a little old, but he's still doing action movies. Denzel Washington as the bodyguard.
Oh my god, he's like 70.
He's still doing action movies. He just did Gladiator 2.
Denzel Washington and Lady Gaga?
He's a bodyguard. I'm just saying, like, I would prefer if he was still in his 30s or his 40s. But I mean, an actor like that, Michael B. Jordan, too big, too muscular. He doesn't fit in as a bodyguard. He fits in as a wrestler. But somebody like that along the lines, I'm not sure who else we would put in there right now.
Ariana Grande is the singer.
From Wicked. She has pretty high voice, though.
She has range.
Okay.
Yeah.
And who is your other one? The man?
Michael B. Jordan.
Oh, there.
Creed.
Yeah.
I think he's too muscular. But yeah,
He's
another
the bodyguard.
Yeah, but he's too muscular.
I don't
Think of the bodyguard.
No,
Kevin Costner's not a he fits in the background. That's what a bodyguard does. He's technical.
No, I
He's
think that
doing
doesn't matter.
security guards. He's doing all this stuff.
He's not going to be topless. He's going to be wearing a suit.
Have you seen Michael B. Jordan?
Anyway, it's a bad idea.
It's a bad idea. But you know what? I could see it though if Denzel Washington doing that role in his younger days as a bodyguard. He fits that character pretty well.
Okay.
They might as well just have Kevin Costner do it again. They're the same age.
Yeah.
Except he's not doing action scenes anymore.
Because, what? He's
Yeah, but
70.
But Denzel Washington is. He just did Gladiator 2. He just did The Equalizer 3.
Yeah.
Gladiator
still
2,
doing
he
it.
kicked the butt out of the hero.
Yeah.
That's right, yeah. With a stick.
Yeah. A gladiator.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Go Denzel.
That was believable.
Go Denzel.
So did we do all 3 questions?
We did.
Okay.
And we're done because it's 13 minutes.
Oh, there you go. Okay.
Time.